you the final video pitch. Why does the problem you chose matter to you, and how will solving it improve society?
To me, when we talk about competency-based education, it's really just when you hit that mark or that level, then you move on or you move up in your education.
It's giving the learner the ability to demonstrate their depth of knowledge and skill, their understanding of a competency. It's a real-world application of their knowledge.
Competency-based education is about the skill, not about the grade. I think a lot of times students, parents, and teachers focus on the grade. They don't necessarily focus on the learning that's involved in that grade.
And my topic is how to make makeup less harmful to the skin. I have bought products that have broke out my skin, made it burn, and I'm just trying to figure out what is in the makeup that actually makes my skin break out and burn.
Students have the ability to show competency in so many different ways. It's not just answering a multiple choice test. They can show competency by building a model of something. They can draw blueprints that show something. They can design their own investigation to show something.
And so they get to dive deep into a subject that is meaningful to them, and I think that it boosts their engagement, and I think as a teacher it really helps me learn about them in a more in-depth way as well.
What we see from our students is something very unusual in terms of their level of engagement, inspiration, commitment to their work.
I think just some of the skills that they're going to take away from this are things that they're going to use beyond, for me, 8th grade science. These are things that they're going to use on job interviews when they, maybe apply to colleges. That communication piece, being able to explain your thoughts.
They're learning how to work together in groups. They're learning how to communicate with each other and give critical feedback. They're learning, how to think for themselves and ask questions and do sustained inquiry.
I have a lot more freedom to do what I want to do.
I like that I get to pick my own topic and am able to research what I'm passionate about.
You get your own creativity, you get to bring your own ideas into this instead of being glued down to a writing project where you have to write an essay. Now you get to express yourself through a project that might help the world in some way.